ways. We got gospel, we got stuff for your butt. I mean, it's either end of the spectrum, okay? We're going to have the Antichrist workouts coming soon. That's going to be the whole... Squat with a devil face. It's going to be all. Cardiovascular exercise, resistance and weight training. Women, you're not going to get bulky. You lift weights. You have to lift weights. Because when you lift weights, it burns calories all day long. Those pull-ups with a chair, the push-ups halfway down, the weights that seem too heavy, that's what's going to change the way your body looks. Flexibility and yoga is vital, because if you don't, you're going to get hurt, and then you're going to quit, and then you're going to say, Tony, I told you so. Because you didn't do the yoga. All right? Core exercises are huge. I'm working with the military now, working with the Department of Defense, and instead of thank you very much, we're going to make our troops so damn tough, Al-Qaeda's going to run for the hills. Which is where they live anyway. So they'll go further into the hills. All right, so, and you got to add sports. Who here in the room has a regular softball or competitive ping pong, anything? Who's doing a sport? Who's afraid of doing some kind of sport and hasn't done it and thought about it? Beer pong. What? Beer pong. No. No. P90X already has this. Power 90 already has this. 10-Minute Trainer already has this. Sean T and Shalene, they hope to have this. Kidding. Oh, where's the humor? Lighten up. Create a variety of workouts. Always up the ante, which means if you get up to 12 or 15 reps on an exercise, then get a heavier weight and go back down to 8 reps. That's what I've been doing for a whole bunch of years, mixed in with the yoga and everything else, and that's how I've stayed, you know, pretty strong for an old dude. Hello, we'll show him again. Weird, none of the guys did the woo. They threw them out. Whoa, oh. Curiosity, right? Curiosity is what brought you here today. All right, a lot of folks had an opportunity. They saw the invite, and they thought about it, and it sold out. They're not here. So you're going to know more than they know, not only about your health and your fitness, but also about how to, you know, build a business and make some more money. Okay, and you've got to commit to it, right? Obviously, a variety of exercises is important, but you know, the harder you work, the more you spice it up, the faster your results. Because we don't want to wait, you know, a year and a half for results. We want to see something immediate. All right, good. Variety. Boom. We provide that now. Consistency. Hey, who's that guy? There's a string tied to my toes, but whatever. The more you do, the better you get. So that workout today, who found that difficult? You don't have to lie. It's okay. Who found that tough? Tough, right? What if you did it 20 times? How do you think it's going to be on your 20th time? Easier. All right? So, the more you do, the better you get. Show up every day in some way. More is better. Consistency means 5 to 7 days a week. Not 3 or 4. 3 or 4 is a waste of time. Just throw yourself down a set of stairs, same thing. Just, oh, I'm really sore. Oh. And it only took like, 8 seconds. Tony Horton's new 8-second workout. Woo! Cheeseburger. Oh. Because what happens to your body when you're not consistent is you suffer from a form of exercise bipolar disorder. Right? Because when you exercise, you release chemicals in your brain, norepinephrine, dopamine, serotonin. These are all things that everybody has. This is a universal truth for every human being on this earth. And when you exercise, you release these chemicals, and you feel better. I mean, who here, beyond the physical, has changed mentally and emotionally as a result of regular exercise? Who here beforehand was suffering from some level of depression that doesn't suffer from that as much as they used to? Wow. Wow. Say it with me. Wow. Not meow, sorry. That's huge. You don't have to use pills anymore to make you feel better. You get to actually release chemicals that are sitting there waiting to do something inside of your brain to make you feel good. Patience and persistence need to happen together. It's called P90X, not P22X. All right? For some folks, it needs to be P120X. You know, like Julie, like I talked about earlier, she did Power 90 3 times and then P90X 3 times. She just kept pushing play. She kept eating good. She was consistent. It doesn't matter because everybody has a different starting point. Matt, who lost 100 pounds, has a different starting point than somebody who's, 25 years old, needs to lose 4.5 pounds, who's an ex-gymnast. We hate that person. All right? So what's your plan? That's important. Stick to the plan no matter what. Finish. Finish. Yeah, I got to day 30. Kermit. Where's Kermit? The first time you did P90X, how far did you go? 56 and stop. Then you started again. What happened the second time? Day 73 and stop. Then the last time? 90. So that's Kermit's journey. I don't know what happened. Things happen in our lives. You get injured or something. Not from P90X. From picking up that 500-pound cat. That's creepy. But the goal is set the plan and finish, because the most important thing really is do your best. And sometimes you can't do your best. So what do? You show up and do what you can. Good? Good. Don't suffer from exercise bipolar disorder. All right. Because I said before, you want to release those chemicals every day. You want to feel good every day. Right? You miss 2 or 3 days, it's hard to start again, right? Anybody have that vibe? Oh, I missed 2 days. I don't know what day to do. Is it plyo? It's yoga. I hate the yoga. So, I'm going to just wait till tomorrow. 3 months later, what happened to me? I look like Dan in the skit. Like what? Number 2, consistency. Number 3, intensity. So many people are afraid to work hard because they think they're going to get hurt. All right? So you have to find the line. Do the extra reps, add more weight and resistance, increase your range of motion as you get stronger. Turn up the heat as you get stronger. Higher reps, lower reps with more weight. What's right for you? You have to figure that out. There's a gal who did P90X. I won't say her name, but some of you might know who she is. She works for Beachbody. And she used the same 3 and 5 pound dumbbells on day 1 as day 90. Anyway, so yeah, it's awesome. I'm doing that P90X. Yeah, nothing's happening. I don't know why. It's weird. All right, so the over-under, undertraining and overtraining. Undertraining, it's obvious, right? You're never sore. You don't see results after 30 days. Your diet is like whatever. You're not really into the diet part. You're just gonna kind of wing it in the workouts periodically. There's a lot of folks who do it that way, and then we get the phone call, well, I don't know, this thing doesn't work. Because you are not doing it properly, right? Hello? So overtraining are the guys, it's usually guys, right? They're doing push-ups like this.
Can't see what he's doing.
5. Or they're doing Kempo like this. Average heart rate, 197. All right, so we're the heart monitor, be a 6, 7, 8. It takes time and patience. All right, so it's good to be intense, but don't be too intense. And when do you put on the brakes? Say, for example, you're doing bicep curls, and you've got a weight that's too heavy, and your goal is 10 or 12, and you're at 8. You got 2 options: pause, put them down, grab a lighter weight, or chill for a second. Tony, hold on, buddy. And do a couple more like that. Don't compromise your form so that you can reach that goal number that your body can't do that day, because some days you feel strong and some days you feel weak.